I can't see where I'm live on YouTube. I don't understand.
Oh. Oh.
I'm live on StreamYard, but it's not letting me know that I'm on live on YouTube.
Back up.
Oh, it does say I'm live. Okay. Yeah, but it's not. Okay, why isn't it not letting me do it? Hi, Stephanie. How are you today? Sorry, I'm trying to get my, it's not showing up that I'm live on my YouTube side, so I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm doing okay. I'm doing the trim on my granny square cardigan. Let me see if I can't. Where's the pockets at? There they are. I'm doing the crunch stitch at the bottom. It's turning out really good. And then I'm gonna do the same trim for the sleeves right here. So, I wonder if I can show it on here. Yeah, I really like it. Let me see. I don't unravel anything. Let's see if I can't show you. Maybe. Oh, let go, doggone it. Well, shoot. I can't wait till it's done so I can start wearing it. There we go. There we go. And this is actually 3 different colorways. Actually 4 different colorways because of the trim I did. But yeah, it's turning out really good. And then when I get the corners together, I'm going to put a button so I can button it up. It at least covers my bum. There we go. I really like it. Make me nice and warm. Now I got the string wrapped around my feet, which is not good. I know, Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Yeah, it is. And I'm always cold too, so it kind of helps out a little bit. So, well, that's the one thing I was going to show you too. And this is another one. It's Bag O' Days Summer Top. I did one panel already. And this is one of the oh, what is it called? The paint box yarn. And it's fairy tale. Yeah, so I'm working on that. I got the other, that's the one panel. Then here's the second panel that I'm working on. Yeah, I love the color too. Very pretty. And then for Halloween, I started working on stuff for Halloween. I added black to it on my wind spinner. I can hang up outside for on Halloween. And I got black in it now. And for some reason, this right here is not curling, so I don't know. But I guess it'll do it when I get more yarn on it or whatever. I'm hoping anyway. So, but I got black, orange, and white. So that's going to go all the way through it for Halloween. And then, do you know if Ola Joe went live? Because I know I usually get a raid from her on Tuesdays. And I don't, YouTube's driving me nuts. Understand why. It's not on here. Makes no sense. It doesn't even show me on live. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, I love the yarn spinners. I saw some new ones with sunflower. Oh, that is pretty. Or at the end of it, it's got the sunflower hanging down from it. Oh, that is neat. So, but and yeah, I know Carrie's got her monetization party tonight, so I'm gonna hop over there too. Oh, okay. I guess I don't get one then. Well, it usually shows that I am live, where I can go into YouTube and look at everybody's comments and that, and see how many's here, how many thumbs up I got, things like that. But I can't unless I have to uninstall it and reinstall it. I don't know. Technical issues, I guess. But so it shows everybody else if they're live and that. So I don't know. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Oh wait a minute, I might have just figured it out. Oh man. Come on, come on, come on. What? Oh, it's coming up. Okay, there's the YouTube side. Awesome. Okay, I need to mute that one. There we go. Now I got it. Ah. It's technical issues, you know. Drive me crazy. Okay. You don't get up on anybody's panel either, do you, Stephanie? Oh, you're all right. Okay. I guess I give everybody a few minutes, maybe. Occasionally. Okay. Well, if you feel up to it, you don't have to if you don't want to. Um, I'll put the link in case you do, or if anybody else comes in and wants to too. And the Shaw that's behind me here, Bree, I forgot her YouTube channel. She's the one that did it for me. Oh great. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Check my internet connection. I know I've got internet connection, hardwired and Wi-Fi. I'm hooked up. Oh lordy. So if you want to come up, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Um, I'm going to try and get some more stuff done. And that I know of. Do you know do you watch Crystal from Bago Day? Okay, awesome. Nice, Stephanie. Yeah, there you go. Hello.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. She wears a hat that she doesn't have a tutorial for or anything because she bought it at Walmart. And I picked up a uh couple of stitches that I can make it out of, and I'm writing down the pattern that way if she wants to make one she can too. So, oh, where'd you go? You still there, Stephanie?
I'm here.
Okay. But and I'm doing for it looks like it's been knitted, but I'm gonna do I'm working from the bottom of the hat up, kind of like it's gonna like a cowl,
It blacked
I
me out.
guess. Huh?
It blacked me out. I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't see you.
I don't see me either. Let me go out and come back in.
Okay. Whoop, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. There we go.
There we go.
Right. We'll get it some way.
Being stupid again.
Right. But I'm working from the rim of the hat, and I'm gonna work the way up. And this is what I've gotten so far.
Oh,
This is gonna be
okay.
the rim of the hat, goes across here, and I'm gonna just work up, and then I'm gonna tie at the top of it, and that. So, but this is
okay.
Here, let me put myself solo for a minute so you can see the stitches. This is slip stitch. It's all slip stitch.
Oh, okay.
So, but it looks like it's knitted, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And I thought, man, that's really cool.
It is.
So, but I was like, do I have any brown yarn? And I was like, I really don't really anymore. And I'm like, oh no. So I went into my 3-drawer cart thing and I put all my stashed yarn in there. And I did. I found 2 of these.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I might put it like a single crochet rim around her hat or make a row of it. But this is the brown, the darker brown, and it's got gold in it.
Oh, that will be nice.
Oh yeah, she'll love that.
Oh, that's nice. I love that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me turn my light different way here. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's really pretty. And
I was like, man, Crystal would love that. So
I don't have. I know I don't have any brown. So
say that again.
Do not get along.
You're really low. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I've got it. Oh, maybe I don't have it turned all the way up. Maybe that will be better now. I had my volume turned way down.
Right. Yeah, maybe I can. Okay, now try say something.
I've been going crazy trying to get stuff done for my son to send to him, and you know, dummy me, I'm overdoing it, I think, but
right. Well, hey, your mom. Mom's always overdo it.
Well, and it's he asked for it, but it's not really for him.
Right.
He works at a BMW dealership in Seattle.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes. I get to drive his cars and the whole 9 yards. And
awesome.
But he with him being third down from the top guy, second down from the top guy, so he's third down in the company.
Right.
His son, he oversees a bunch of the like the car porters and stuff. And two of them, one of them is pregnant, and they found out it was a boy. And the second one, they're trying to get pregnant. He said,
Oh.
"Mom, would you make me some baby blankets to give to them?" And I went, "Sure." Dummy mom, y'all.
Right. Right.
So I got one of the Afghans done, but didn't use all the yarn.
Okay.
So now I'm making baby booties and bibs for them.
Oh, neat.
None of the other employees got that, but I'm
Right.
hoping the other ones that he gave blankets to are no longer there to see that.
Right.
But he paid for the yarn. We went to Michael's out there, so
Okay.
he paid for the yarn for me to do it. So I feel like I can do a little bit extra and use up the yarn.
Right. Right.
Because I don't want to add to my anymore to my stash and my tidbits of yarn.
Right.
So this is what he's getting. So I'm really trying to get the first one done because we know that they're going to have the baby boy. So
Right. Right. Yeah. I for my two grandsons, I made a baby blanket, baby booties, a beanie, and a diaper cover.
oh, cute.
Yeah, and they yell. I think they got. She tried putting them on for the baby pictures at the hospital. So some of it worked, some of it didn't. So I was like, oh,
no.
that's all right. Oh, when the little babies are moving their feet and that, yeah, it's kind of hard to put those booties on.
Yeah. And these little slippers that I call them booties, but the pattern calls them slippers,
Okay.
but it's a Jada and Stitches pattern.
Oh wow.
So they can be worn as socks, or you turn it down and it can be a booty.
Right.
But
Okay.
the bib I'm doing is from Bagel Day.
Oh wow.
And I don't know why I put off so long making it, because it's turning out really cute.
Right.
But
Yeah. Huh.
I can hear you, dog.
Yeah, I did a video of my granny square purse that I made for my daughter.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and the second one that I'm making it for a customer that I did the ear things for the masks.
Oh, okay.
And because she can't wear because like my mask is Superman,
Oh,
my
okay.
mask, and
Yeah.
they can't wear those. They got to have the surgical ones on.
Oh.
So, and they hurt their ears, so I gave her well, she bought all of them. So, which is fine with me. I don't mind it. It takes me 10 minutes to do one. And that's
Exactly.
even putting the buttons on it too. So, but she oh, what was I going to say? Oh my gosh, I hate this. This is, well, it's part of my MS too.
Yeah. My
And
brother has MS.
yeah, it's the first couple of months when I found out that I had it and the things that I was going through and stuff, I was like, can I just have my life back?
Yeah, exactly. And it took
You know?
it took them 5 years or something to finally do the testing for MS.
Yeah. Yep.
For them to even find out.
Yeah, because I was having problems back in, I would say 2010, maybe. Because it started with my sciatica.
Oh, okay.
And when I stand in line for so long, like at Walmart or something, my legs would alternate going to sleep.
Oh.
And I thought it was my sciatica. Well, on top of all that, I was on my way to work one day and I sneezed and something in my back popped.
Oh no.
So I was like, I was in pain.
Oh my
and
God.
the doctor told me to go to the hospital, get some x-rays done on your back. So I found out I got degenerative discs on my lower back. And I thought, really? I was like, thanks, Dad, because my dad had that.
Yeah.
So, and then shortly after that, about a few more months after that, I found out I had MS.
Yeah. My brother found out, I think he's 60.
But people were asking me though, what kind of MS? And I was like, I have no idea. I just know I got MS.
Yeah, and that's like my brother.
So
He found
yeah,
out in his 40s, so it's basically been 20, 25 years since he found out.
right,
But I didn't realize there were different kinds.
right. Well, they did every 3 months I had to do MRIs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm MRI'd out
Yeah.
for a while. And the last one I had done though, I had no new lesions.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so and I tried that Ocrevus where it's an infusion,
Oh, okay.
but you're there all day, you know. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
what am I? Yeah, which can get a pain in the butt too. So because the whole day is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but and then with that, I right now what I'm going through is my right foot. I don't know why I can't get the swelling down on my foot.
Yeah.
And I cut back on my salt. I cut back on my sugar. I've been making myself drink more water
Yeah.
because either that or I'll be drinking coffee all day.
See, my brother drinks coffee all day.
Yeah, my husband does too, but he
But
doesn't put cream or sugar in it either.
yeah, my brother doesn't either. But that's all he
Yeah.
does is drinks coffee. He doesn't eat hardly anything.
Right.
And the only thing he'll eat is like hamburgers.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Oh, yay! We got another person in here.
Yay!
It's just me and Stephanie up here on the panel right now. So welcome in, Jennifer or Jenny.
But my brother with his MS, he can't wear shoes anymore because they hurt his feet too bad.
Huh.
And he's having a lot of trouble walking. His vision, my mom's ridden with him, and his vision is not real great for his peripheral. So he's almost hit parked cars and just scared the bejeebers out of my mother.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, should he even be driving, Mom? She went, no, he shouldn't be. But, I feel better with my 87-year-old mother driving than a 67-year-old brother.
Yeah, my mom, she's 79, and I guess the last accident she had, she's like, I'm not driving no more. I've had too many close calls.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay.
See, my mom still drives, but she just drives in town. She won't. Her doctors, a lot of her doctors are in Sioux Falls, which is an hour away from here.
Okay.
So, because I was still working, my sister started driving up and parking her vehicle, and then they'd use my mom's car to go down to Sioux Falls to see her doctors, and then my sister would drive her back up and then drive her car back home. Well, now we may be able to get to the point where now I can finally see her. Right. Because she's been vaccinated and had a booster, and I'm at least had my 2 vaccinations, that I could take her down if need be.
Right.
But so I'm glad she won't drive out of town. Right. Sioux Falls is like 100,000 people, and Berkins is not quite 20,000 people. So I feel better that she doesn't drive to go do it.
Right. But, yeah, it's scary a little bit.
Yeah.
I know my daughter, she scared the crap out of my daughter when she was driving. She's like, Grandma. And she was like, Grandma was like, we're okay. We're okay.
Oh, that's okay. I scared the bejeebers out of my daughter. Some guy made a right-hand turn in front of me. Well, I thought the light was red, so I was just going to keep going.
Right, yeah.
Mother, The light's red. Stop.
Well, right in front of my mom, right in front of a state trooper, she ran a red light. I was like, Mom, did you not see that? So, Jenny, if you want to come up on the panel, you can. I'll put the link in again. Let's see, there it is. Okay, should be coming up here soon. But yeah, it's where your son works at the BMD or BMW dealership. His boss isn't possibly Dave Rupert, is it?
No. His boss, the head guy now is Adam.
Oh, okay. Because my cousin lives up there in Seattle, and he's got his own car lot too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I thought, man, watch it be my cousin.
Yeah. Well, this was a Lithia one. So Lithia is nationwide.
Okay.
So, because I know Lithia had dealerships in Sioux Falls.
Right.
And I was able to use my son's discount at least once. But,
right.
Now that he's married, they end up having two different cars and they lease both, and he can only use it twice. And I'm like, gee, thanks a lot. But
nice to meet you too, Jenny. You can come up if you want. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that sounds like my dad. My dad was a oh my gosh. I can't think of his name. I can see his face.
The guy that was originally there when my son started 15 years ago,
right,
had a British accent to him.
Oh, wow.
And I only met and talked to the guy once, but I can see his face and I can hear his voice.
Right.
And when it came to him retiring, they just had to practically shove him out the door because he didn't want to retire.
Right.
But I don't know how Lithia works with that. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, when Lithia sold out in Sioux Falls, because they had a Chevy dealership and a Dodge dealership, and the Chevy dealership did really good, but they wanted to sell the Dodge, and Variance that's down in Sioux Falls wouldn't take the Dodge dealership without the Chevy dealership.
Right,
because
yeah.
the Dodge was doing so lousy that they wanted the Chevy because it was doing so great.
Right.
And then I bought one car from after Variance took it over, and my husband and I had problems on it on the way home from vacation one year.
Oh, man.
From seeing the kids out on the West Coast. And
Right.
we nursed that car home for 1,100 miles.
Ooh-wee.
And we found out there was 6 O2 sensors that went out, and they tried to tell me it was an O2 sensor on my fuel pump that sits in the gas tank. And I went, bullshit, the car is going.
Right.
And so I came back up to Brookings and started dealing with my Ford dealership here, and now drive an Escape that
Okay.
I'm leasing instead of buying it.
Right.
And my husband was real hesitant about that. I don't know about leasing it because we'll never own it.
Right.
But we did it with the first one. About the time it came to turn it in, some guy hit me on the driver's side. And I was like 2 weeks away from getting my new one.
Oh, man.
And I called him and I said, I have to hold the deal up. And the guy asked me why, and I told him, and he says, Steph, don't worry about it. We can get you your new one.
Right.
He said, it's on. The guy is going to get it, or he was already gone, and they had it. And they had to fix one recall item on it before I could sign any paperwork.
Oh, wow.
And I went, okay, fine. And he said, we can pick it up from wherever you take it. And I said,
Right.
well, Dave's Collision is going to have it. And he said, we deal with them. Said, State Farm knows. They sent Dave's Collision a check. I paid my copay or my deductible, and they went and picked it up, and I got my new one. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh, great. Good. Yeah, because I've already told my husband, I said, I don't want no new car. Anything from 2000 and below, I'll take. But other than that, no, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because it's too expensive for the parts.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, I mean, it's my mom, she was like, I want my 57 Chevy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's almost easier to buy that car that is no older than 1999 and fix them up than
Right.
it is to buy the new one.
Well, if you find a body for a 57 Chevy or like me, I would love to have a 67 what was that? Oh, even the GTO I would love to have, you know, back in the 70s and that. But just for the frame of that, that's 30 grand.
Oh my
Are you kidding me? I mean, it's all rusted and everything. It's like, no.
Exactly. You know,
you would probably put 30 grand into it, you know?
Yeah.
To fix it back up.
And then you're paying what you would for a new one and then some.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know.
Then you got to have the classic car insurance.
Yeah.
For it. So some insurance people don't even have classic car insurance. And it's like, okay.
I don't know. I deal with State Farm, and so I don't know.
Yeah.
But, you know, my husband and I put under 10,000 miles a year on our vehicles.
Hi, Hook, Crochet. How are you? Sorry. I didn't get that many people in here today. If you wanted to come up on the panel, Hook, you can. I'm not sure what your first name is, though. I know I've been on your live yesterday or Sunday it was. Yeah, Sunday. Oh, I actually got, you know, that crunch stitch that you were working on that I mentioned in Granny D's live. I'm doing it for my, the trim on my, Granny Square Afghan, or not Afghan. My Granny Square cardigan. And I'm doing I'm on the 4th row now of it. So.
That is a really neat stitch.
Yeah, I love it. I did a tutorial on how to do the crunch stitch, and Granny D was like, I don't even know what the crunch stitch is. But I got on Hook Crochet's live, and I'm Sandy like the, oh, okay. Yes, yeah, she's another one that loves the stitch too. She showed me a whole basket of nothing but squares of nothing but the crunch stitch, and I was like, oh my gosh. So, but what I did was I went through, I actually Googled it on how many stitches there are in for crochet. Let me see if I can find my notebook here. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is how many stitches I found when I Googled it. I have, it starts here. Let me go big real quick. It starts here all the way down. And then I've got this page and the other page.
Oh my stars.
Right. I mean, there's, you know, I was like, oh my gosh. So, and there's also, I mean, some of the names for these stitches, I was like, oh my gosh. The one neat one too that I found out that I really liked is the Jacob's ladder stitch.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah. I haven't done it yet though. I know the bean stitch. I like to do the feather stitch, the alpine stitch, the camel stitch, 3D shell stitch. There's just a whole bunch of, and I was going to do, you know, down the line or go through it each time or each Sunday because I do stitching Sundays.
Yeah. See, the
So,
Jacob's Ladder one, I did it twice, and they
okay,
had you make a chain of 10, and then you made the deals when you were all done making the blanket. But
right,
now they've got a new one that came out that I found, that when you do the chain to make the circle,
okay,
you chain 10, but you hook it to the stitch that you're working on
gotcha,
and then keep going. So I'm almost tempted to try that, but I don't want to do it in a baby blanket.
right. Give me 1 second because my daughter just called me and she's at urgent care right now.
Oh, okay.
She stepped on her foot, and when she stepped down on the step, she heard crunch,
Oh my.
and now the swelling won't go down.
Oh no.
So she's at urgent care. So I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm with you, Shell. I like to make new stitches too, so I'm just doing real simple ones right now because I'm doing baby stuff to send to my son to give to a couple of his employees that are having babies. So I'm keeping them really, really simple right now. Oh, okay, I wondered if Jenny was still here or not. Her daughter called. Her daughter's at urgent care. She stepped down in the step and heard crunch, and now her foot is all swollen up, so she's up at urgent care and was calling her. So I hope everything's okay. Do you know Bailey at all? That goes on Carrie's Lives, and she's been on a few other ones. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you had heard. I know Deb knows, but I feel bad, but it's just, and it just seems like we've lost so many chatters or their spouses or their family members that it just seems like it's a never ending cycle almost. And of course, anybody that dies in August, it just kind of reverts to me kind of reliving my dad passing away because he died in August. So, yeah, it was so sad. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's done now for a while. So I've been doing crocheting just to keep my mind active and not sit and think about it. So.
Doing something good for yourself has never been as easy. Just do what's delicious. Kellogg's Special K. Stop. Clearing great notes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just lost my dad. It was the 3-year anniversary on the 28th of August. So it's kind of hits home a little too close. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, because when we had my dad's visitation and funeral, it was Labor Day weekend. So it was a tough weekend for us, but times made it a little bit easier to deal with. But
You know when you're at rock and the fall class, everything, and those games, those predators are everywhere. Okay, that is yes. Bring on the fall you've been waiting for. It's the best prices ever.
oh wow, September 7th of this year.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm back.
Oh, no problem, Deb. How's your daughter doing?
Well, nothing's broke,
Oh,
which is
good.
good.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. She'd have to have an MRI done to see if any ligaments are torn or anything.
Oh wow.
So she's gonna take it easy from now. She's off till Thursday, which she's got a day off on Thursday anyway. So
Oh
she's
wow.
gotta use that. And I told her, I said, since you got Medicaid right now, take the MRI, get the MRI done, and see if you
Yeah.
know. And she's like, well, I'm just gonna do it. And it's like, Jesse, that's your foot.
Yeah.
You don't mess with the feet.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but she's 26 years old. She thinks she knows. I gotta let her go.
Yeah.
So let her find out on her own.
Yeah.
So
My daughter that lives, well, she's about 20 miles away from the town I live in, but she works in Durkins where I live, and she had brain surgery in February,
oh wow.
and they found a tumor right behind her right eye, and she was having headaches and the whole 9 yards with it. Well, now the headaches are coming back. She had 4 of them in a week. So, of course, we're in panic mode because it's growing back already. It wasn't cancer originally when she had the surgery, it was benign. But it came back so fast that now we're both kind of in a panic mode because
Oh
my
wow.
son had brain cancer and he's been in remission for 18 years. But cancer is so rampant through my family between sister, father,
Right.
mother, aunt, and
Right.
his mother and an uncle of my husband's both had cancer. So we're looking at like 7, 8 people that had cancer.
Right.
So
And cancer don't care
yeah, it doesn't care who it.
what it affects or anything, or what it attacks or anything like
Yeah.
that. So
You know, granted, my sister's was just like a melanoma, but if she
yeah.
hadn't caught it, it could have been worse.
Right. Well, I found out September 1st of this year, I lost my Medicaid.
Really?
Yep. Because I've had it since 2017 when I first applied for it and I was on my son's Medicaid for the family. Well, he's going to be 18 next year in May, so he's going to have to get his own insurance, And I told him, I said, you're going to have to grow up a little bit, bud, because you're going to have to get a job and you're going to have to stay there so you can get the Medicaid or the medical and dental and vision and all that. And then with me, though, it's Medicare through Social Security.
Okay.
I have Part A, Part B, and for my prescriptions, it's Part D,
Yeah.
but it's with Express Scripts.
Oh, okay.
But I have to pay out of my pocket, like $2 and something, but I can claim that on my taxes for next year.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's going to pay for it. I'll take that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't come out of my check.
Yeah. You know, all my plans come right out of my Medicare check. But, you know, we don't live off of my Medicare check. My Medicare check is just kind of like a bonus
Right.
because my husband makes so much money that we don't need me working and we don't need an income coming
Right.
from me. But
Right. Well, because my husband and I were married. I mean, we'll be married this year for 27 years. And because we're married, his check went from 781 all the way down to $130, which I get $130 of his check too.
wow.
It's like, well, why does that happen? Why doesn't, because he's been disabled since he was 15 and a half, you
Wow.
know? So I told him, I said, go live with one of my friends. And, but he is, I mean, he's here every day, but he doesn't sleep here anymore.
Okay.
So that just in case, you know, so, but he sleeps on the couch if he does spend the night, and I sleep in my bed.
Well, there you go.
So, but
Yeah. In December, my husband just
oh,
started
I got
getting
married
his
in
Medicare.
'94.
Oh, you guys are young yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll be 45 next month.
I just turned 65 last January.
Oh, awesome.
My
So you'll be
husband and I will be
66.
married 46 years the middle of October.
Oh, wow. You're as old as my uncle that lives across the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was born in 55 and his sister was born in 50.
See, I was born in January of 56.
Okay, so yeah, well, he was born in July of 55.
Oh, okay.
So
he
you're
was
real
back.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I have,
my
I
son's birthday is on May 30th, which it usually falls on it. Well, he was he was delivered on Memorial Day.
oh, really?
Yeah. And I told the doctor, I said, don't go on vacation. He's like, why? And I said, because how big are you going into labor? And he's like, oh, you'll be fine. And because I've had two other C-sections with my other two kids.
Uh-huh.
So he was supposed to be a planned C-section on June 1st. Well, yeah. I got two Geminis because my daughter was June 16th of 95 and she just turned 26. So, and then I told him, I said, don't go on vacation, you know, and I'll be the day I went into labor, I cleaned that whole day. And that night at about 2 o'clock in the morning, I was having contractions all day,
Oh, wow.
but I wasn't, they weren't, you know, real bad. And I didn't time them at all, you know,
Yeah.
until when I was done cleaning. And that's when I was timing them, and they weren't strong, but I felt them, but they were almost 5 minutes apart. They were like 4.5 minutes apart.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, nope, get your butt to the hospital. So he just got home from vacation and had to rush to the hospital because I was in labor.
See, with my son is my youngest. And my due date with him was the 19th of October. And I told my doctor I'm going to have him the weekend before. No, you went over with your girls. You'll be late with him. Uh-uh.
Right.
So I had been doing all this stuff and taking walks with kids, and because I had both girls, and so I was out walking with them, and I had my son 2 days early.
Right. Well, see, and I told the doctor, I said, if I'm not in labor, I'm not coming in because you're not going to take this baby too early.
Yeah.
He will let me know when he's ready.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And see, my oldest son, I broke my water with him. And because he was such a kicker, he got his feet tangled up in the umbilical cord.
Oh, my stars.
And when I would push, I would bungee cord him because he would go in and then get sucked back in. And I thought, oh, you poor baby. So I had to have emergency C-section there too because the oxygen was okay on the one side, but on the other side he was having trouble breathing.
Oh.
That's why, yeah, that's why they took him out. So, and my daughter, my pelvic bone wouldn't stretch anymore. So she was emergency C-section because got stuck in the birth canal.
Oh.
So she had an indentation on her head. I was like, oh, that's her halo. She ain't got no halo now though.
Yeah, really. My due date with my oldest and my youngest, because they're both October babies,
Oh wow.
was my daughter was due on the 18th of October and my son was due on the 19th of October. And I looked at my husband and I said, neither one of them can be born on the 20th of October because that was my grandfather's birthday.
Right.
And he'd given me this help because our anniversary is the 11th. My son was born on the 17th and my daughter was born on the 6th. And he wanted all three of those things to happen on his birthday.
Oh wow.
And they didn't. And then we lost him on the 3rd of July in 82. And I was pregnant with my son. And I
Oh
refused
wow.
my son be born on that birthday because that was his birthday to me.
Right.
Just couldn't
Yeah.
have any of the kids on his birthday.
Right. I
And
know if my daughter would have waited 2 more days, she would have been born on Father's Day.
well, I'm sure my mom did a lot of swearing with when she was pregnant with me because I was born in January.
Okay.
Well, so was my dad and my mom. Their birthday, they're 5 years and 2 weeks apart.
Oh wow.
And didn't quite work the way she wanted it to because I ended up being born on my dad's birthday. And 5 years later, she had one of my sisters the day before.
Oh man. Wow.
I was pissed. I got no birthday
Right.
party
Yeah.
this year. I was just
Right. Yeah, because I was thinking about having a crochet party too, and I was gonna try and intertwine it with Tupperware.
yeah.
I used to do Tupperware, back in, my gosh, Jesse was little, and I used to sell Tupperware and that, and I would love to have it intertwined, but nobody's calling me back.
Really?
No Tupperware representative is calling me back, and I'm like, great.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have the $100 and something to get the kit, so I can start my own,
Oh yeah.
So, but my birthday is the 19th of October, but my anniversary is the 26th of October, or 26th.
That's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, is it? Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I had her 8 days late.
Oh,
So that was
wow.
her birthday. She'll be 46 on that birthday.
I'll be 45. I'm a
Oh,
year
really?
younger than she is. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be 45 this year.
Yeah, she'll be
So-
46. I had her like a year and a little over 2 weeks after our anniversary. So,
Oh, wow. And that's one thing I don't understand either with my kids, because my daughter weighs 7 pounds, 3 ounces. My oldest son, and she's 6 foot. My oldest son was 6 pounds, 5.5 ounces. So he was my smallest. And he's 6'3", almost 6'4".
oh wow.
Well, his dad's 6'6". So,
Okay.
and I've got tall people on my mom's side of the family, but yeah, I got my dad's side of the family, so that's why I'm 5'6". Anyway, and then my youngest son, he's 17 and he's almost 6 foot.
Oh gosh.
So I was like, I told him, I said, I guess I'm shrinking or something, because they keep that. Every time I see them right next to me, they're like, did you grow another inch or two?
See, my kids are taller than me, but not a lot.
Right.
And I've got my oldest grandson is a little taller than my husband, not a whole lot.
Right.
And then my youngest grandson is like 5'11" or something.
Oh, wow.
But my middle grandson is like 6'2". I'm like,
Oh, my
bruh.
gosh.
But
Yeah. Well,
They- You know,
with
they
my
all look at me and say, Grandma could kick your butt, you know.
right.
They
Hey,
say we get on.
I'm
They,
almost full-blooded German. Us Germans know
uh,
how to get that chair and get as tall as you are, dude.
yeah,
Because I had me and my youngest son kind of went head to head one time when he was, getting in his preteens and,
okay.
trying to see how far we can push mom or whatever. Well, and he was going to act like he's going to plow through me. And I was like, I looked at him dead in his eyes and I said, don't you dare.
Yeah,
And my daughter was behind me and her boyfriend was behind Jeffrey. And it's like, yeah, no, not only will I kick your butt, your sister
yeah,
will kick your butt, and so will her boyfriend.
yeah,
You don't do that to mom,
yeah.
you
See,
know?
I'm a quarter Irish,
Okay.
and the kids and the grandkids have seen me at my worst. They know when I get pissed, and I stand up when I'm pissed. You better start frickin' running.
Right.
And the minute I stand up, whether I'm pissed or not, they're all ready to run.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa the Grammy scattered all the way. How are you? We're just talking and chatting.
Yeah, it's one of those days, you know.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I don't know why, but I don't know if I'm getting burnt out on doing videos and stuff, but I just, and I don't know if it's part of the MS, but I've been getting really tired here lately. And I don't know, like, I know part of the MS is, I mean, I woke up this morning and I was on Triple C.
Uh-huh.
I was on her live for a little bit, and all of a sudden I just got really tired.
See, my brother does that too with his MS.
Yeah. And
He's,
when I woke up at I didn't want to sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but
yeah,
you really don't have a alarm clock or anything, but
yeah,
or a choice. So I went ahead and I looked at the clock and it was like 1:45. So I figured I still got time.
yeah.
So I went ahead and oh yeah, she's having her birthday party along with her monetization party too. Carrie, the Yarny Elephant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's on tonight. So is it 7 o'clock Eastern?
7 Eastern.
Eastern. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought she was Western because she's in Washington, right?
She is in Washington, but she set up her time, so she'll go live at 4 o'clock.
Okay,
She's doing
right.
4 o'clock her time.
Okay, so that's, let me think, because I'm Central Time, so that's
6.
6. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, so it's about an hour.
Where do you live at?
Missouri.
Okay, I'm in South Dakota. I'm almost directly north of you.
Oh, okay. My aunt, great aunt, I should say. She lived in Holiday, Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she actually worked at McDonald's down there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she's the one that told us that she found an alligator in her toilet.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh my god.
I would have freaked.
Oh yeah.
Freaked.
I'm worried about with living down here because I'm like 25 miles away from St. Louis
Oh,
and finding a snake in my toilet. Because I know they can climb up there like that,
yeah.
So it's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that would just freak me out.
Yeah. But, well, I guess I'll go ahead and, oh, in Kansas? Awesome, Lisa. Yeah, Ginger from, the Yarny Geek,
Uh-huh.
she lives in Kansas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I told her, I said, me and you are neighbors, girl. I've never been to Kansas, so I've never been out of state of Missouri either.
I've been in Wichita.
Have you? So is my
Yeah.
husband. Yeah, my husband's been in Wichita.
I'd never go back, but I've been there.
Right?
And, well, my husband and I grew up in different backgrounds.
Right.
Because my family went on vacation, so we drove to all these big towns like Vegas and Chicago, and he grew up on the farm where if you blink when you went through town, you'd miss the whole town.
Right.
And so when he goes on vacation, if he goes with me and we drive,
Okay.
I have to drive. When we go from Boise to Seattle, he'll drive to a certain point, and then you're driving the rest of the way.
Right.
And so he'll drive from Boise up to Ellensdale, Washington, when we hit 90, because from there to Seattle, it's like an hour and a half. He's like, yep, your turn.
Right. Yeah.
So when we hit like the Snoqualmie Pass and
Right.
go into Seattle, we have to go over some floating bridges. His hands are on the door and on the dashboard. And I said,
Oh, that's
you please
awesome.
knock it off. He
Right.
went, what? I said, just take your hands off the dashboard and the door. Said, you are going to totally freak me out.
Right.
Because once I get on to a certain point on the floating bridge, I have to be completely in the outside lane or I'm going to miss my turn off.
Right.
And he freaks every time. They're not going to let you in. I said, I know the traffic well enough that if I put my blinker on, they're going to let one car in at a time.
Right.
And he's slowly gotten better about it, but he drives me nuts.
Yep.
And I'm just like, dear, just deal with it. Just go with the flow. And I mean, he's fine when he rides with my son and son-in-law in
Right.
Seattle, but he does this with me, and I'm just like, knock it off, or get out of the damn car and walk.
Right. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how my husband and I are.
He's just, I'm so sorry, dear. And I'm
Right.
just like, yeah,
And
you can't do that.
Well, my husband turns around and goes, "Quit being a backseat driver."
Well, and the last time he went when we had the car problems, the time before we went and took my daughter's minivan with her two kids, and he was talking to my son, and my son was giving him the directions and he was telling me, and all of a sudden my husband looked at me and he said, you just have to switch lanes. I said, would you just shut the bleep up? I
Right.
will do it. I'm fine. I said, if you can't knock it off, get out of the car.
Right. Yep.
And he was like, okay, fine, I'm done talking. And I went, good.
Right.
I was just shut up, dear. Don't say another word.
Right. But well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Get
Okay.
ready go over to Carrie's, tell her happy birthday, and see what kind of party she's gonna have.
She's got like 40 prizes.
Oh wow!
40 or 50. I know.
Well, I know I'm donating. Yeah, I'm donating an ear warmer and a scarf that I had crocheted.
Yeah, she had a whole bunch of people donate a bunch of stuff, and she
Right.
is making like 11 of the tablecloths that are like 14 inches round.
Okay.
And giving those away on it too. So, but I don't
wow.
remember the number for sure. I know it's at least 40.
Okay.
So, and it could be
Yeah.
more.
Must be having a lot of games. I wonder if we're gonna play bingo.
Yeah, she didn't say bingo. I know she's planning a game of Kahoot.
Okay.
And there was another one she said that had numbers in it or something. So I don't know what it is.
Right. Okay.
Or she said quite a few with numbers.
Oh, Lisa just said 60 prizes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna
I can't remember.
I'm gonna have to do something for my birthday and that too. So, but all right. Well, I will see y'all guys over there, and good luck to you guys. And
yeah, you too.
Hope you guys have fun. Hope you come back the next time I'm live on Thursday.
Yeah, I keep watching for your lives. So. I keep watching for your lives to come out. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be live Thursday again at 4 o'clock.
Okay, good.
5 o'clock Eastern. So
cool.
I'm kind of opposite of Granny D.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, you guys have fun. And I'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys. Love
Bye.
you. Be safe.
You too.
Always try to, anyway.
Yeah. See you next time.
All right. See you later.
Yep. Bye.